Have you ever opened your phone to just scroll for a minute, and suddenly your heart feels heavy, your mind feels crowded, and you don't even know why it's happening? You're not sad. Nothing bad happened. But something in your chest feels tight, almost like a quiet restlessness. Here's the strange truth. Social media triggers anxiety even when your life is completely fine. And the reason is not addiction. It's not comparison. It's something much deeper, hidden inside your brain's ancient wiring. And once you understand it, your relationship with your phone will change forever. Imagine this. You wake up. You stretch. Sit up, and before your feet even touch the floor, your hand reaches for your phone. There's a notification. You don't know whether it's good news, or bad news, or nothing. But your brain reacts before you even think. A tiny spike of dopamine. A tiny dose of stress. A micro hit of uncertainty. And that combination, dopamine mixed with uncertainty, is exactly what triggers anxiety later in the day. But why? Because your brain is not built for constant anticipation. Every notification is your brain asking, am I safe? Am I liked? Am I missing something? Am I falling behind? And this question, repeated 50 to 500 times a day, slowly increases your baseline anxiety without you noticing. Here's what actually happens. Every time you grab your phone, your brain enters a temporary alert mode. Your heartbeat rises slightly. Your breathing becomes shallower. Your focus narrows. Nothing dramatic. Just tiny shifts. But these tiny shifts happen hundreds of times a day. So your mind gets stuck in a state where it's never fully relaxed. But never fully stressed either. It's like your brain is constantly whispering, something is happening, stay ready. This always-on state is one of the biggest silent creators of anxiety today. And most people don't even realize it's happening. Most people think social media makes them anxious because they compare themselves. They feel not good enough. They worry about judgment. They fear missing out. And yes, all of these play a role. But those are not the core cause. The real cause is something else. Intermittent reward conditioning. Wait, don't click away. Let me explain this in the simplest way possible. Think about a slot machine. You pull the lever. You don't know what you're going to get. Sometimes nothing. Sometimes something exciting. This uncertainty reward cycle creates one of the strongest forms of psychological attachment. Social media works the same way. One scroll equals maybe something good. One notification equals maybe approval. One message equals maybe attention. One post equals maybe validation. Your brain becomes trained to expect unpredictable emotional rewards. And this unpredictability is exactly what keeps your nervous system activated. Not in a dramatic way, but in a subtle, constant, draining way. If you're thinking, wow, this sounds like me, you're right, and you're absolutely normal. You're not weak. You're not addicted. You're not broken. Your brain is reacting the same way any human brain would react to a machine designed to pull your attention. What you're feeling is simply the mind doing what it was built to do. Seek safety. Seek approval. Seek belonging. And avoid uncertainty. Social media plays with all four. But here's the part you haven't heard before. Your anxiety isn't created by social media itself. It's created by the gaps between social media and your real life. Let me explain. When you scroll, your brain sees perfect lives, perfect bodies, perfect success, perfect relationships. Your real life is messy, slow, unpredictable, quiet. The gap between who I am and who I think I should be creates silent anxiety. And the more you scroll, the bigger the gap becomes. But here's the scary part. Your brain doesn't blame the app. It blames you. Psychologists found something shocking. People don't get anxious because social media shows better people. They get anxious because social media shows better versions of themselves. It's not jealousy. It's self-pressure. You're not comparing yourself to others. You're comparing yourself to the imaginary version of you that you think you should be by now. That version with more money, better habits, more friends, a better body, a perfect life. This self-pressure is what quietly kills your mental peace. Even after closing the app, your brain stays in evaluation mode. You start thinking, should I be doing more? Why am I not improving? Am I behind in life? Does anyone even care about me? These thoughts come not from your life, but from content you saw 30 minutes ago. Your anxiety didn't start in your mind. It was triggered externally and continued internally. This is why people feel drained without understanding why. Here's the part most people never tell you. You don't have to quit social media to escape anxiety. You just need to control one thing: your relationship with it. But before I explain how, you need to understand the most damaging habit of them all. The thing almost every anxious scroller does without knowing. It's subtle. It's innocent. But it increases anxiety by almost 40%. It's called emotional checking. Emotional checking is when you open your phone to check your feelings. You scroll to see, am I liked? Do people miss me? Did someone text me? Did my post do well? This means your emotions depend on external signals. And nothing increases anxiety more than giving someone else the power to decide how you feel. Your brain stops regulating emotions internally and starts outsourcing it to the screen. This disconnect creates chronic anxiety. Here's the truth. You are not anxious because your life is stressful. You are anxious because your mind is overstimulated. You are not overwhelmed because you're weak. You are overwhelmed because your brain was never designed to hold the emotions of hundreds of people at once. And you don't have to quit social media to heal. You just have to reclaim your peace by doing this. Let the phone be a tool. Not your mirror. Not your judge. Not your emotional thermometer. Remember this. You don't need more self-control. You just need more self-understanding. And now, you understand exactly why social media makes you anxious and how to take your power back. If today's video helped you understand yourself a little better, then imagine how many people out there feel the same anxiety but don't know why. If you found clarity, they might too. So if you'd like more content that helps you understand your mind, your emotions, and your behavior, make sure to like this video. It tells the algorithm this topic matters. And if you want to continue growing with us, subscribe to Psychology Hub so you never miss the next insight. And maybe share this video with someone who's been feeling overwhelmed lately. You never know, a small video might create a big shift in someone's life.